Attention! This video has been re-uploaded to comply with YouTube's zero tolerance policy on frog penises. Enjoy!
Crazy Frog is kind of like the original Minion.
Yes.
Like, he walked so that the minions could run. They're both cash cows.
They're both huge
Think
cash
about
cows.
it,
And there's
man.
so many things that are similar with them. It's kind of like a modulated pitch in their voice.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
This kind of like ambiguous style of like speaking.
Macareno.
It's cute,
Yeah.
small,
Yeah.
kind of alien,
Easy to relate to.
and they make
Kind of an alien.
they make funny sounds.
They
That's
make
kind of
funny
like
sounds.
the principles of creating like
a billion
like
dollar,
a billion dollar
like thing that
Yeah.
you can just poke for money. So I approached you with this idea, right? I approached you with this
We had a
idea.
very serious meeting.
I wanted to talk about Crazy Frog, but I wanted to talk about.
You didn't just want to talk about Crazy
It wasn't
Frog.
just Crazy Frog, right? So I was particularly fixated with his appendage because I was seeing the videos and I was noticing, hey, some videos it does appear as though you can see some kind of shaft.
He has a penis.
He has a cock and
I think
balls.
the word you're looking for is penis, cock. He has a dick and balls.
He has a dick and balls.
Yeah.
And that wasn't apparent to me as a child, and I'm starting to realize why. It's because the interesting thing about Crazy Frog is that he was kind of designed in a way where they could remove and reattach the penis on their
Wow.
YouTube channel. You'll find the Crazy Frog videos are separated into two different categories. One is the regular Crazy Frog video. It's the video, and then there's the director's cut version.
Yeah.
And the only difference between the two is that one has his cock and balls. There's a cock and balls in one, and then there's not one. To like upload both of those separately
Yeah.
on your YouTube
It is
channel.
very, very funny. Should have been director's uncut.
I like that. They've remastered a lot of the videos in 4K, and you can now see an upscaled version of his penis. It used to be 144p on like a Nokia phone.
Yeah, his penis was like 3 pixels.
Exactly. I also looked into the actual origins of Crazy Frog. It was like this kid who had just come up with this sound. He was like doing this like ring ding 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 ring ding ding ding
People forget about the That's what makes it.
I didn't know how good I was at it until now.
You're actually really good.
I'm pretty good. So this animator, this Swedish animator, finds this viral sound now. He attaches it to this character. It's not even a frog in the beginning, but it's this creature pretending to be on a motorcycle.
Ding 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 ding.
He creates this creature with this micro penis,
Yeah.
this shaft, this very tiny cock and balls attached to the creature.
He made an executive decision
Yes.
to add a penis. to
Was
the
not
creature.
necessary.
Yeah, was not necessary.
No.
No.
But it was
wasn't.
a kind of to add to the weird factor.
It's also, it goes to show how, like, he probably wasn't taking it that seriously.
Was not taking
right?
it that
He was
seriously.
just making a stupid little animation.
He was doing
And
a Dame tu Cosita. The other day, my girlfriend told me that I have the body of the Dame tu Cosita alien.
Oh,
And
my
that was
God.
an unbelievable moment.
That is a dagger.
It was a dagger through my spine, but it was also a moment of like, wow, what a cultural impact. So after this guy animates this video, Jamster, which I'm sure you're aware of, right? I mean, they're responsible for the ringtone craze of the 2000s,
Yeah.
right?
I'm a yummy, funny, lucky, yummy gummy
Wow,
bear.
this song
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
boy.
cute. It was borderline a scam, right?
Yeah.
Run by this company that were pushing out these mascots, these demented mascots, to try and sell you a cute ringtone. In 2006, you could literally like make a 3D animated character of like an alien dancing, and
Life-changing.
and it would change your life. And that's what they did with Crazy Frog. This guy has this video. The Jamster approaches him and is like, we want to bring him to the Jamster family. We want to turn this into a
Yeah.
ringtone. So then in the UK, they start pushing these ads for this Crazy Frog character. They're playing it like 3 times an hour. They're playing the commercial non-stop all the time. I pulled up a statistic. It said something like 87% of people in the UK had seen the Crazy Frog ringtone ad on average of 26 times. And the commercial, by the way, the penis in the commercial on network television or cable television. So they do that. Parents complain. They complain to
About the penis?
Yes, they complained to the UK advertising like ethics board about like, why is my child seeing this like advertisement for like of like a frog penis actually like 15 times a day? And I swear to God, the advertising board was like, they're well within their rights to show this on television. Like,
That's so funny to win that battle.
with very little struggle. Like, they did not sympathize with the complaints
it
at
was
all.
a sweeping victory for
It
Crazy
was a
Frog.
sweeping victory. So the penis stays on TV because that's the thing, right? There's a common misconception, I think, that Crazy Frog was like a children's character, but originally he was meant to sell ringtones. Who has ringtones?
Yeah.
Teenage, 16 plus have a phone.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's common for younger kids to have phones now, but back then,
Back then.
not a thing.
Exactly. Crazy Frog was very much a PG-13 character, right? I mean, the penis is is a testament to that, right?
Yeah.
The penis was shocking. It was weird, but there wasn't like any like vascularity. There wasn't any.
Yeah.
There wasn't any engorgement.
No, it's incredibly cartoonish.
It's a very tasteful penis.
It's a legume of a penis. It looks like a shelled peanut.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It was cute. He had a cute
Penis. The frog had a cute penis.
The frog had-
The frog had a cute penis. So yeah, they're selling these ads, right? And it's like, if you buy the ringtone for Crazy Frog, you can either get the audio of the Crazy Frog sound, or you can get the audio with the video. Like, what an astounding time. Like, YouTube growing, I don't think you understand. You can like watch the video like on your phone like whenever you want.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was the
The
selling
idea of
point.
like on-demand like media, it was very novel.
Yeah.
Especially on like a mobile device. To be able to just anywhere you go.
Ding.
I got Crazy Frog in my pocket.
I could go, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. To be
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
do that, that's powerful.
That is very powerful.
You're having a bad day at work, you're on break, pull up your phone,
Yeah.
watch the Crazy Frog in 144p on like a postage stamp
Yeah,
size Nokia phone, and you're just like, my day is better. So they do this ringtone, it goes viral, and they're like, okay, what's the next step? We need to take this to the next level.
Yeah. They're seeing dollar signs.
They're seeing dollar signs. So Jamster's like, where do we go with this? Well, why don't we do a studio album? The guy who originally created Crazy Frog and then licensed it to Jamster was never on board with anything. He's like, no, don't do the studio album. Goes platinum like 5 times. It actually goes platinum like in like 5 different countries.
Are you serious?
Yes, it was ridiculous. They were
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. It's a worldwide sensation.
it was a worldwide sensation.
Yeah, it
After
very-
that, Europe, boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Now it's everywhere. Now I'm watching it, right? And that's the crazy part, is that once it becomes a success, kids become obsessed with it because the attraction for children
Yeah.
is so obviously there. So they're like, what do we do now, right? Because kids love it, but it has a cost.
Yeah.
Right? So then, the next thing you know, it's the case of the disappearing penis. They castrate Crazy Frog, and suddenly, no more penis. Bye-bye penis.
Yeah.
Gone. And you start seeing one music video, he has the penis. Another music video, no penis. So it's very clear that they're trying to pander to like every audience
Yeah.
that they possibly can at the same
Exactly.
time, right? The penis is kind of like an on and off thing. It's like a Lego piece. You know, we'll use it when we feel it's appropriate.
Yeah. In his like 3D software, he had like a group, like a Crazy Frog penis like
Yeah.
collection.
There was
and
a
he
hide-
just-
there was
and
a
he-
hide and toggle.
hide collection.
Hide-
Yeah, on those.
On the penis asset. And it does add to the crazy factor, I would say, too. Like
Oh
a
yeah,
little
he's
bit.
crazy. He's exposing himself.
He's
and-
exposing himself. 2005, they want to do a video game. So they do a Crazy Frog Racer, right?
Okay.
Okay, the penis is not really there. I think in the Game Boy game, there's like a 16-bit version of Crazy Frog, and he does have his penis, but then on the cover, no penis, right?
Okay.
Because, I mean, if you're trying to create a rated E video game, you go up to the rating committee, and you're like, hey, we have this game, and they're like, everything checks out. This is definitely an E rating, like it's a racer game, it's a
Yeah.
cartoon character, and then they're like, okay, great, here's the cover. And it's a frog with a penis. And then it's like, okay, so now we have to go back to the drawing board
Yeah.
because you didn't tell us it had a cock.
Yeah.
So there's obviously that legal issue there. But they do a second Crazy Frog game. They do Crazy Frog Racer 2. Both terrible games. Obviously, right? They try to do a feature-length movie in 2007 because they're on the capitalization.
Did it ever
train.
release or
Never, no.
never saw
And
the
that's
light of day?
that's my favorite part, is trying to figure out, is like, was there going to be a cock?
That's some true lost media
That's
there.
real. If there's a time to bring him back, I mean, the time is now.
Oh yeah, society needs Crazy Frog.
I want him back.
now more than ever. Yeah.
But that's the best part. They kept Crazy Frog's penis in the new videos. They've brought back Crazy
Yeah,
Frog.
and I said they added like jiggle physics to it.
Yeah.
Like they've advanced the tech of
Yeah.
Crazy Frog's penis.
Absolutely.
Pretty impressive stuff.
It is impressive. Yeah, this was
Yeah.
definitely just an excuse to talk about Crazy Frog through the pretext of like his penis.
Yeah.
But I'm happy we did it.
Yeah.
You know, I find it funny. It's kind of like, some people think it's like a Mandela effect. Like, oh, he
Like,
had a penis?
Some people remember him having it. Some people remember having it.
And they're both
not
right.
having it. Crazy Frog both does and does not have a penis.
That's an unbelievable... Yeah. It's like a Schrodinger's penis. Right? It exists at the same time.
That's.
Is that a good place to call it?
I gotta. That's bad.
You gonna go take a walk for
I
that?
gotta walk that off.